Hello everyone. Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, you know what? Let's make a video, okay? Yeah, I play video games and stuff, but no, I also like to ride my bike. I just don't sit around the house all day just playing video games and stuff. You know, it's good to get out and enjoy nature, enjoy life. It's not all about gaming. It's not all about that stuff. It's about enjoying yourself. You know, me, I like to ride my bike everywhere. You know, it's enjoyable. I love it. There's nothing wrong with it. Getting out exercising, not just your thumbs. You know, you gotta enjoy yourself, enjoy nature, enjoy everything around you. I mean, yeah, video games are fun, but so is an exercise and riding your bike. You get to do stuff, get to see stuff, get you where you want. Freedom, you know. Yeah, it's exercise. You're pedaling, but guess what? It's still fun. So here's a bicycle video of mine. I'm doing it again, which will be posting soon. My phone only has 54 minutes of memory left, so I'm going to use it. I'm going to dump my memory bank again on my phone and do some more. I'll probably show you guys what my bike looks like and the setup I got going. It's a nice tadpole trike. It's a cheap one, but it's a good one. It has its quirks, still does. What's cool though is I call the company, they send the part immediately for me if I need it. It's good about Kent. They take care of their customers without hesitation. Sounds like I got a bearing going on that side, so I'm gonna get a new bearing for that under warranty. I took my back pad off my bike because it got soaked. So my seat pad's different. It's a gel, but my back pad was foam, so it's kind of soaked. So I took it off, and let me tell you, feeling it. I need something thinner, not too much thinner, but a little bit thinner, so I don't feel the bars. So, yep, starting to get warm out again, which is good. Kind of. I like the cold. I like to ride in the cold. As long as the roads are clear and clean, I will ride. It is now fall in upstate New York, so it's going to start getting chilly out. Yep, some of my favorite things to do in life are hanging with my kids, riding my bike. Well, hanging with my wife and kids, riding my bike, and just enjoying myself. Enjoying life. I've always liked riding bikes since I was like 4 years old. That's what I do. I don't really like to drive. Driving's a big liability. Big liability. Only drive if I have to. But if I can ride my bike somewhere, I'll do it. If the wife and kids are coming along, then I'll drive. Other than that, ride my bike. Pretty soon this is going to be closing up, this park. Yep, first swings my daughter went swinging on right over there. Very peaceful place. Just recently quit smoking, so I'm not going to be doing that anymore. Done with it. Why try to get healthy from smoking? You know what I'm saying? You can keep your body in good shape, but your lungs will be in better shape. Because without oxygen, you can die. So, you know. Did I enjoy smoking? Yeah. Am I going to miss it? Probably not. Apple. I'd rather spend my money on other things, like my children and my wife, than smoke. Cigarettes too darn expensive anyway here in New York. They're what, $15 a pack? It's crazy. I'd rather save my money for something cool, like my next bike, or gifts to my kids, or something, you know. At 15 bucks a pack, you know, $15 a day. It adds up. It's over $100 a week to be putting away. For new hobbies, stuff like that, you know. Biking is my hobby. I love biking. It's expensive, but guess what? It feels great. Getting out exercising. You run into some people, which is cool. Yeah, I play video games too. That's an expensive hobby, you know, the computer and all that. But you know what? It is what it is. Like what? 2 weeks ago, my computer broke on me, so I went and took it to the shop, had to go through it. Come to find out it was power supply. It cost me $140 for labor and all that shit. But you know, that happens. I didn't want to fuck with it. I had other shit to do. Excuse my language, but yeah. I don't want to mess with it. I have other shit going on. Pretty soon I'm not going to be riding at all because, guess what? It's going to be winter time. And I got to rig this somehow where it actually works good for me. Right now I got it kind of still rigged. I want to get a GoPro to stretch my head, but you know, that costs money. That's another thing I want to buy. Quit smoking is going to help me achieve that goal. So there's goals I want to achieve, and there's things I want to do that smoking isn't going to get me there. Over $100 a week is a lot of money. I figure right around $500 a month to smoke. That's a lot of money. You add that up over the year, shit. $500 a month, put that money in the bank. Shit, that's $1,000 every 2 months. You know? 12 months of the year, so you have roughly, what, 10 or 11,000 in the bank? Think about that. $11,000 a year to smoke. To plug up your lungs for big corporations to make more money off you. Because they don't want you to stop smoking. They want you to keep going, so you get cancer, and then you have to pay the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get the treatment for cancer, and it's not guaranteed. Nothing in life is guaranteed, so you never know. I'd rather die on my terms. Having fun. Smoking actually wasn't very fun. It sucks the life right out of you. Literally. I've been smoking since I was 16. I'm 45 now, so that's a lot of years. I decided just to give it up. And there goes the rock. Yep, just give it up. Takes a lot of willpower. I don't drink, I don't do drugs and all that shit, so I smoke weed once in a while, but that's it. Other than that, nah, I don't give a shit. You know? I don't smoke weed to get high. I smoke it for pain management when I'm in pain. Like I'm gonna be in pain later because they're riding this bike on the back thing on it, but it's all good. I'm gonna order something else different for this darn thing. A little bit thinner because of the back thing, with the back fucking, what you call it on here, it sucks ass. It's too thick. That makes you sit way up. And I don't like that. I like to ride in comfort. I like to ride relaxed. When you're pedaling, I ride in comfort. Upright bikes suck. After I got this bike, I fell in love with trikes. They're great. If you sit down, there's no pressure on your arms or your back. With a nice back cushion, yeah, it's great. I don't have one. So, kind of sucks. It's been 2 days since I've paddled. Done lots of the bike since I've got it. To make it better, to make it for me. To customize it for myself. I got 2 cup holders. I got a bunch of stuff for the luggage. I got a luggage rack I'm going to replace, put a better one on it. So I can get bags for it. So I carry stuff with water, stuff like that. I got a cooler, a small cooler for it. So I can put ice pack in there, put like, I don't know, the little tiny bottles of water. So like 1 sippers. When it's cold, but I don't like cold water. Also, I'm just going to use it for storage. Or sandwiches. When I go on a long ride, I put a few more sandwiches in there. My protein, my carbs. I'm rolling. I'm just doing a short 5-mile trip today. I've already rode 3.4. Oh, yeah. You know, luggage rack is great with storage. That way you can put your sneakers in there. So when you go to the store, you don't have to walk with your clipping, clapping, with your lockable shoes for your bike pedals. I don't like the clippy clapping you sound. Because my locks are metal. They don't wear out as fast as plastic. I want to make this power assist. So this one I'm doing some designs on this, so it's power assist. Had a couple of kids riding this bike down here. Can't wait till next summer. My kids to ride bike with me. Right now my son has 2 cast on seats from an operation. Yep. Someone going faster than they should on this road. 30-45. Unless marked otherwise. That road's a little rough. Yep, enjoying the pedaling today. That's what I like to do. My feet going numb, I don't know why. Gotta lose some more weight. Down to about 200 now. From 225. Gotta watch what I eat instead of just looking at the spoon. what my wife would say, my shovel. My goal by next summer is 170. I'm not sure how much fat and muscle. So this winter I'm going to sign up for a gym. Not that stupid one either. What's it called? Planet Fitness. I won't go there. I don't like corporate gyms. I like my private gyms. Corporations suck. I'm not gonna supply corporations with but I can supply small businesses with money. Now large corporations don't really need it. $0.50. Oh, I'm gonna pick it up. I don't care what anybody says. That's money in the bank. That's 50 cents. I turn that down. I'm not stupid. I pick up pennies. I don't give a shit. They add up too. $0.50 is 50 cents. Now I'm in the right German South now, so let's ride. .8 miles so far. They watch out for nails, glass, and shit like that in the road. That's another thing I like about these bikes, because you can see what's coming. You lower to the road so you can see nails, glass, anything like that. Even at the speed I'm going, which is 8.2 miles an hour. Make this pedal assist like $400 or $500, which isn't too bad. But then I have to make a bracket for to hold the motor from moving. I got drills, welders, bolts, everything I need. I got a machine shop, so I got metal. I make brackets with it. Everything I need. $4 miles, yay! Yep. So in theory, I should be able to order a bike from Utah Trucks after not buying cigarettes. In theory. So that's why I'm quitting smoking, because I want to buy a bike from Utah Trucks. One of the nice fat tire bikes. That's a good reason, huh? It's only been 3 days, so that's 3 days and I spent $15 a day. Well, almost $16 a day. Am I angry about it? Fuck no. Feel the same as I usually do. My nerves a little bit? Maybe. I don't know. I don't pay attention. Best not to think about it. Do I get in bad moods? Yeah, all the time. Just like I did while I was smoking. So it's no different for me. Smoker or non-smoker. Like yesterday, we went to a parent-teacher open house at school. My kids were hungry. They wanted McDonald's, so I don't usually like fast food. I don't like fast food at all, really. Only half my mind go. But kids were hungry, and it was closest place, so we went to McDonald's. Spent almost $36 on 4 meals, which isn't too bad. But I'm not complaining. I ate half of my burger. Tastes like shit, literally. I ate like 4 fries because I don't like that kind of crap. I don't like fast food. My kids like it because that's what they know. I know fast food from the 70s and 80s. I know that fast food. And that was fast food. That was good food. Today it's just more processed. I don't like a lot of processed shit. When I go buy meat, I buy it from the meat market. And that's right from local farmers here, literally. All those cows I ride by, my other videos and stuff, where do you think that might end up? Right on my kitchen table. They're slaughtered by a local slaughterhouse. They're very humane, and they're butchered by Lenny. Lenny Davis. He owns Scrabble Meats. Scrabble Meats. When you order a hamburger, he actually puts the beef right in the grinder for you. Steaks. That's right in the grinder for you and grinds them right up for you. You know what's in it. It's actual beef. I know hamburger, people think, oh, hamburger's ham. No, it isn't. It's beef. I call it beef burger because that's what it is, beef. So you know, ham and beef burgers. I like turkey bacon. I do regular bacon, but no high cholesterol and stuff like that. You stay away from it. You know? I have air fryers and all that stuff. We'll use those once in a while. Most of the time it's bacon stuff, barbecue and stuff. Anything to cut the fat. Don't eat skin. I usually get a high protein, low carb diet. Protein gives you that energy. Carbohydrates give you the sugars. But there's other way to get sugars. For carbs. Natural sugars. And fruits. You can eat fruit and that gives you natural sugars. Like, I like grapes. But grapes have a lot of good natural sugars in it, so for fuel for your body. Last year I weighed almost 300 pounds. Literally. I was like 290. Something like that. Haven't crushed at 215 the whole winter last year. I went from 290 down to like 209 in a few months because diabetes will do that to you. It makes you want to work your ass off to get healthy. Smoking isn't healthy, so I want to get healthier. Quit smoking, get my lungs back in shape. Your lungs do heal over time. I don't take time. I'll be fucking 70 by the time my lungs are fully healed, probably. But you know, it is what it is. I got kids, I gotta think about them first, you know? Wife and kids, man, I gotta think about them first. See, I got healthy habits. I got riding my bike. Ooh, 4.7 miles. I might do a little bit longer of a ride. That's 23 minutes already, but alright. 25. There's a truck coming. I'm in a 55 mile an hour zone right now, so shoulders are already so wide. But once I was on the line a little bit, I like to ride, you know, past the line on this side for slow traffic only. But I've heard a lot of people that quit smoking get cancer. I don't know how much of that is true, but I have heard it. I heard they get cancer from scar tissue, something like that, from quitting. But I also heard they can't do a biopsy of your lungs to actually see if it's cancer or not. So maybe 95% of the time, people don't have, you know, maybe 90% of the time, people don't have cancer. It's just a cyst. It's non-lethal. Then they get in this freaking treatments and stuff, and they kill the person. You know what I'm saying? I wonder what definitive test they got to test for cancer. That's my big problem. That's my issue. 4.8 miles. Nice. We will see. I was told by a doctor it's too late for me to quit smoking now. What do you mean it's too late? That was fucking 3 years ago. What do you mean? I feel great. I feel fine. I asked her, do I got cancer? She didn't give me an answer. I'm like, you can't answer a straight question? It's a simple question to answer. Do I have cancer? It's a yes or no question. If yes, let me know. If no, then let me know. It's easy. Lung cancer and stuff like that don't really run in my family. Cancers don't really run in my family. But, you know. Diabetes does. It's just about diet. You know? I got type 2. Well, beginning of type 2. I'm taking pills. Nuclear plant's closed down because they had the breaker catch on fire. So they got to replace that breaker. I guess it's a huge one for the lines. So they had to shut that down. So with them being done, it's going to be causing more stress on the grid. I noticed my 9-volt bill went up again. Which is ridiculous. The whole thing about new plants being here that were voted in was so around this area we get cheap energy. Because the National Grid took over the lines, they don't understand that we could vote those nuclear plants to shut right down permanently. And that could happen. If there's too many people off in this area, it will happen. We'll vote them right out of Scriba. Next town meeting, we should bring it up. Power companies charge whatever they want because they're not regulated. Literally. They're pushing for that shit. The richest corporations in the world are actually power companies. Worth billions of dollars. They shut that nuclear plant down for each reactor. It costs $1 billion to restart. Because of the permits they gotta pull. That's $3 billion to restart those nuclear plants. I think Fitzpatrick's still running. But I know 9 Mile 1, 9 Mile 2 are down. So it's $1 billion each startup. So much it costs to restart those reactors. It might sound free, but you got permits. Then you got inspections before. All that shit, you know? They gotta do a bunch of checks. It really takes almost a month to restart because of regulations. So that's hence that $1 billion. See, when that was voted in, residents that voted in, you put it in back in the 60s, it was, okay, everybody's supposed to get, you know, close to free power in this area. The problem is, residents didn't read the fine print. They gave commercial properties discounts, not residents. Niagara Mohawk used to own the lines too, so we did get a big discount because Niagara Mohawk used to own the power plant when General Electric built it. So they used to own the lines and everything. Now Niagara Mohawk don't own it, National Grid does. Now they charge up the fucking ass for power. So I'm about to buy solar panels, disconnect from the grid and get a variance, so I don't have to supply power to the grid. I'll just run everything in my house off 12 volt. And that ain't that hard. I just use a decent supply. Run my house off 12 volt. LED lights run off fucking 12 volt. My pellet stove, that's 120 volt for the fans. But everything else, believe it or not, is 12 volt DC. I can put new fans in there at 12 volt. It ain't that hard. It'll put out just as much heat. The auger, change the auger motor and everything. We got city water, I got propane stove, propane hot water heater, so no, that stuff's freaking, you know. Not worried about that. That's to draw electricity. So I can completely disconnect from the grid. Or I can just say, fuck it, put up solar panels and have them pay me money every month. I'll put 2 meters in the house. One that shows how much I'm putting out, giving to them, and one that shows how much they're giving to me. Which me, they won't be supplying me with nothing. It's called a battery bank. Use batteries at night, charge during the day. I got enough room to put 4 or 5 solar panels if I want. .8 miles, nice. When I first moved to this area, bought my house, it was 15 cents a kilowatt hour, which wasn't too bad. Salamander. I missed it. I don't have animals. So, no, 15, it was 10 cents a kilowatt hour. Now it's about 30 cents a kilowatt hour, which is bullshit. They're really fucking New Yorkers up here, and I don't like it. Why should I vote for a Democrat when they're proving me nothing? The only thing they're doing is changing the face, but keeping the same policy. Why would I do that? Convince me to vote, not to vote Republican. Convince me of it. Sorry, I don't usually talk about this on this channel, but guess what? You can change your face all you want, but you're still not going to change the policies. So the policies are making poor people poor and middle class poor. There is going to be no middle class. Only the elites, the 1%. The ones that actually run this country, the corporations. Sucking the life out of us. Because they don't give a shit, because we pay them. If everybody grew a garden and literally canned their foods and stuff, we wouldn't need corporations. Literally. They're a farce. Imagine if everybody just said, how about that? Switch to solar. Put solar on the roofs of their houses. Landlords, everybody. You know what will happen? You'll bankrupt all these power companies. Literally. National Grid will go out of business. Lines will be sitting there, nuclear plants will be shut down. Because if you can power your own house with your own solar panels, you don't need them. You just need a battery bank. You don't need a very big one either. You just need one of the last 2 days power goes out. So you need what, 7 batteries? 8 batteries? With a power inverter. Most houses don't use more than 7,500 watts anyway in electricity to run their house. Shit, my generator, I run my refrigerator, my freezer, my electric heaters. In the winter time sometimes, if it gets really cold, I'll turn those on just for the hell of it. And, no, my baseboard heaters. And don't really draw my generator down at all. I can run this shit. And it's a 7,500 watt generator. TVs are on. Everything in my house is energy efficient. Literally. My hot water heater, that don't use electricity because it's gas. My stove don't use electricity because it's gas. They want you to bow down to these fucking electric companies. They don't want anybody to have gas in their house. But I hate to tell them, it don't matter. They any more pollutant than anything else in your house. We don't have burners. Our stove's electric light. And everything's vented outside. You know, when you cook, you turn that little fan on over your stove. You know what that does? There's a vent that goes outdoors. And that vents your stove outside. Same with the hot water heater. This gas is vented outside. And check for leaks by the installers. With a meter. And they say, oh, you're good to go. My pellet stove, none of that smoke gets in the house. That all goes outside. Via a chimney. Firewood, if you burn it right, you won't get no smoke inside. Gotta learn how to use that flue. When you go to open the stove up, open that flue up. It'll suck that air right outside. because that's what it does. Save money by cutting 2 years ahead of time on your firewood. So it ages better. So it seasons. The drier the wood, the better it burns, the longer it burns. Believe it or not, because it compacts, it shrinks. You know, there's dead trees all over the place you can cut, you can fucking take. Look at all those dead trees over there in that swamp. Watch, you can talk to all that property, they probably get that dead timber. That's already ready to burn. That's well seasoned. All the dead wood, it's all seasoned. Pick it up and burn it in your stove. The other states try to control that now too. You can burn what you can't burn. Could be within so many miles of your house, which I think is bullshit. Because it's from up here, it don't matter how far it is from your house. It's from around here. It's, you know, whatever bugs you're in are from around the area. You're not introducing anything new. A lot of people around here sell firewood. I'm gonna stop so if I can hear anything from going through these lines. You can hear the sparking from. Yeah, I'll show you. Usual plant's closed. They shut down. All because of a breaker 2 days ago. A breaker fire twice, I guess. Oh, silent on these lines. Let's check the other one. Because each one of these is from different nuclear plants. There's 3 of them, so there's 3 different lines. The other line that you've seen before, but used by this 4, is because of slice. Okay, this one's up and running. Hold on a second. Should be 1 mine active right now. I don't hear nothing from this line. Oh. The one I was listening to power Syracuse and all that, and down New York City. The next one I'm going to listen to goes up toward, actually these both go toward, okay, so the one's running, the other one's not. These both head towards Syracuse. And this one here goes to Vermont. This one here goes to Vermont. This one does. So let's listen to this line. Well, I know this line's up and running because that's Fitzpatrick. Okay, so one of them's running. 2 of them are running. They got one of the big ones shut down. Okay. Because you got 2 that suck power in from the lake, and 1 that has the cooling tower. That's the big one. That has the cooling tower. And that goes down to Cicero, the Verplank Road. Well, actually, just both of them go to Verplank Road. Get switched from there in Cicero. Then they just get distributed from there. Same with the other line. Same with the one on Spiegel. That all goes into Cicero, the Burplank Road there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 lines that go to Cicero. The power Syracuse, all that. Rochester has a nuclear plant owned by Constellation. That's a small one. They just take water from the lake and put it back in the lake. Hot water. The same thing with Fitz and the other one. 9 Mile 1 I think it is, or 9 Mile 2, one of them do it. So, that's how that goes. 6.9 miles. Nice little ride today. God love it. It's relaxing. Almost an hour. So I'm taking my time riding, huh? Because usually I'd be done by now, but you know how that goes. Yep, short ride today. So 2 of the plants are running, as far as I could tell. The one's down. So it happens. Whew, heartburn. What did I eat today? That was hot. I can't remember. Oh. Been coughing some nasty shit though. Ah. And plus not smoking, I actually clear up my sinuses too, because that's what that's little too. Can't wait. Huh. They gotta dig these ditches out, the town does. I'm sure they know. They gotta fix this, it's collapsing. Right in the center. That pipe, one pipe collapsed, I can see it. That's not gonna be good for me driving over there and had that thing come around from underneath them. Or riding over it. That would suck. We talk about corporations paying their fair share. They actually do. They pay 69.9% of the taxes generated. But, you know, some people don't look stuff up. I look everything up. But I look on different sites to make sure. Not just Google, I look on Bing, I look on all sorts of different sites. So I can triple check and double check if I make any assumptions. Boy, that changed big noise. Blue ball. I think it is anyway. No, it's Chase. It was Chase. He's a good guy. This is power going in. It's Patrick, because that can run off its own power. So it has to have power going in. Weird, huh? So that's recycled from somewhere, I don't know where. I'll find out. Honestly, nuclear plants and the lines should not be owned by different people. They should be owned by the same person. So Excellion should buy National Grid out, because then our power bill will go down. They can go down to 5 cents a kilowatt, go down 2 cents a kilowatt hour, because they still make their freaking money. Right now, National Grid's paying for power from nuclear plants, and that's their surcharge for you. Because they got to pay for the power, so they'll charge you for the power that you're using, plus their lines. And nobody else can charge for power on those lines. Literally. I mean, yeah. You can go to solar, but who owns those solar companies? Who owns the solar companies? We should look at that. Is it a National Grid that owns the solar companies? Let's find that out. Just like Comcast is owned by Spectrum. That's a monopoly. There's one that comes and would be sitting at my dinner table. Hey, bull. That's actually a bull. Well, you know, we're the city folk. So no difference. So, yeah. Myself, I like the idea of solar. At your own house, you don't have to get back to a power grid that's failing anyway. Like that barn, right? If you put solar panels on top of that barn, and put a battery freaking bank in, you have power for life. Free power. You can power everything he has. Literally. He'd go have electric equipment if he wanted for his farm, and still power it. Like all the room on that freaking barn, because it gets light. And it gets light all day. For up to the sunset. So I'm thinking about doing in my house, putting solar panels. If I can have 4 or 5 of them. Like I said, 2 meters. 1 meter going out, and 1 meter coming in. But my meter coming in is going to be shut off. So there's 2 breakers. One going out, one coming in. The one coming in is going to be shut off. The one going out is going to be on. There's a way to do that in a loop. I gotta mow my lawn. I broke my lawnmower, so yeah. Hey, we got around to fixing it. So how it. I like the grass to grow a little bit longer in the fall. And in the springtime, I get right out there as soon as the snow melts and freaking mow it. Then it comes in nice and green. I do that with the push mower first because the yard's wet, so I'll do it with the push mower. And that way it makes little tiny lines for the, my lawnmower, which can make a freaking 60-inch wide line. Well, not 60-inch, but tire width 60, not 60-inch. I think my lawnmower has 50s or 60s on the back. I can't remember. They're big. I burnt the belt up again on my John Deere, so. And I have a pull in. That bird's belts up on that because it's stupid how they do the control on that. It's not like my John Deere. Pull-on's activated by a pull cable. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Video's up. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.